Welcome into TJG Sports. They're back with our UFC 3 Universe mode here on TJG Sports. And tonight's UFC Fight Night, Nunes versus Shevchenko. In our main event tonight, let's look at our fight card for tonight. Yeah, Bermudez versus Barreo. I'm going to butcher all these names. I'm going to tell you that right now. And then we got Holdsworth versus not even going to try to pronounce his. Half these I don't even know how to pronounce. Got Penn versus Maya, or Maya, however you say it, in our co-main event of the evening. And then our main event of the evening is Shevchenko versus Nunes. I will learn those other names while this is being recorded. But without further ado, let's go to our first fight of the night.
Featherweight matchup between Renan Barão and Dennis the Menace Bermudez. So here's the perennial featherweight contender, the New Yorker Dennis Bermudez. Who can forget the fight with Matt Grice at UFC 157? Truly an all-time classic in a career that has been wildly entertaining every step of the way, Joe. This is a wrestler by trade, but a guy who has shown a penchant for the knockout quite a bit in the UFC. Devastating left hook. This is an all-action fighter who will be looking to put on a show for UFC fans around the world again tonight.
This guy's an armbar and a leg lock specialist. In every fight that you see him in the octagon, he looks to secure a limb and finish with a submission.
So for nearly 10 years, he was undefeated at 135 pounds. Now the former UFC bantamweight champion plying his trade up a division at 145. The challenges undeniably will get stiffer, but this is a man who has answered all challengers throughout his UFC career. Not sure there's a better combination of submission and striking acumen in the lower weight classes than the Baron, Renan Barão.
Renan Barão started out as a boxer and then developed his impressive jiu-jitsu skills. He's got a great triangle choke and trains at Nova União with Jose Aldo.
Our tail of the tape for this featherweight fight. Barão is 30, Bermudez is 31. Barão will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Let's get it started. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Lindenhurst, New York, Dennis the Menace Bermudez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 36 wins, 7 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion, Renan the Baron Barão. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Splits the guard and connects with the punch.
Misses a huge hook to the head.
Oh, that punch will count, landed flush.
The kick gets through. Good exchange there. Oh! Bermudez is in trouble. He's hurt. He's hanging on. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Big leg kick lands. Wow. Oh, big left.
All right, well, he gets back to his feet here, Joe, but he looks like he is in a world of trouble. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by the New Yorker, Dennis Bermudez. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round one.
He's in half guard. Very nice sweep. Trying to take the back here. Now he's moved back into full guard. And he's up.
Switching stances here.
Goes for a single.
Good takedown.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. Looking for the triangle here. Trying to lock it up.
He might get a finish here.
Can he get it? Stunning.
And that will
Stunning.
do it.
And he really made it look easy. He got the choke for the tap.
Well, you can tell he has been working hard on his submissions in his training camp. That was a near-perfect setup on that choke. Sunk it in deep, and the opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep. He chose to tap out.
And here's the end. And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 35 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a triangle choke, Henan the Baron Barrow!
All right, so congratulations to Nova Uniao and, of course, to Henan Barrow, who I think proved to the masses here tonight that there is still plenty.
So Barrero was able to pick up the victory tonight with a tap out in the very first round. To be honest with you, he took control of this fight right when the bell was rung, and was able to get the tap out there to finish off the fight. But something that I did forget to mention and did forget to show you guys before we get to our next fight is our women's bantamweight rankings. Now, this hasn't been updated yet because I haven't had time to update it, but Chris Cyborg, if you didn't catch it, go watch it, but Chris Cyborg did lose the title to Ronda Rousey. So she's moving down to probably the number 5th ranked. And then tonight's fight, Amanda Nunes versus Valentina Shevchenko. The winner of that match will move on to the number 1 ranking spot in the women's bantamweight division. But without further ado, let's move on to our next fight.
Chris Holdsworth. Well, good to see this young fighter make the walk here tonight. His takedowns are really some of the best in the game. So explosive, great technique behind them. Certainly you see shades of his collegiate wrestling career. His opponent's got to watch out for those, but even an opponent with good takedown defense will succumb to this guy's shots. no telegraph behind him. When this guy wants to take you down, more often than not, he succeeds.
This guy has tremendous ground technique, and his ability to pass guard and get to a dominant position is elite.
Fighting out of Paraná, Brazil, here is the power threat, John Hands of Stone Lineker, still in his mid-20s, so very encouraging for the Lineker fans who believe they are staring at a future UFC champion. Not a guy you want to hang around with in the pocket. John Lineker has competed against the best in the world. He will do just that again here tonight.
This guy has one of the best abilities to take a shot that I have ever seen in all my years of commentating on fights. His chin is truly world class.
Tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with big differences in height, but some differences in reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, mixed martial artist holding professional record of 7 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, Chris holds it down, Holdsworth. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 31 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Paraná, Brazil, John Hands of Stone Lineker. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, always great to be back in the MMA hotbed that is Rio de Janeiro as we get underway here at the Nunes Arena in Brazil. Nice kick to the midsection.
Big hook. Welcome to the jungle. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Oh, strong punch there by Holdsworth.
Oh, double jab.
Well, some have gotten through, Joe. This shot is blocked. Connects there with the punch. Inside leg kick lands and immediately a mark on his opponent. Nice punch by Lineker.
Very good job of timing these shots here. Feinting, and he looks for the takedown. Half guard. Postures up here.
Now going with the elbow to the body. That one landed. Nice ground and pound by John Lineker.
He hits him with a hammer fist. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Trying to mount. He's got it. Full mount.
Lands a strike there.
Oh, he's beating him up here. Beautiful left hand.
Huge left hand.
He establishes back control. Moves to half guard.
3 minutes have elapsed here in round 1. Holdsworth gets caught by the inside leg.
Nice shot.
Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe, and his head is firmly on the center line, the one place it really can't afford to be. He's showing some vulnerability here by leaning right into his opponent's range. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here. Nice punch by John Lineker. Straight right hand, no good.
Nice leg kick right there, though, I'll tell you that.
Holdsworth gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Lineker's got the double underhooks here on the clinch now, Joe. Let's see what he can do with it. Nice punch there by Holdsworth.
Excellent feint with the kick. Good short punch there.
1-2 punch by John Lineker. Blocks the shot.
Look at that, he's timing that jab.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Here's a body kick. Here we see a beautifully timed kick, connects flush. There's a powerful kick to the body. Lots of action in that round.
Isso, respira fundo. Pega uma água. Tá me ouvindo? Como você deu pra sentir que ele não veio pra brincar.
Thank you very much, Carly Baker. All right, round two. All right, so here we go with round two. We'll see if these fighters get after it. You saw at the beginning of round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Entertaining round, don't get me wrong, but we will see here in round two if there's an uptick in the aggression on both sides.
Oh!
And both guys really throwing with authority. Effective strike there by Holdsworth.
High kick! He hurt him!
Oh!
These are some bombs he has thrown.
Holdsworth's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
He's controlling his arms. Now he's got the second hook in.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Holdsworth.
He's got the double. And he pummels out of it. Deep breath there and reset.
Both fighters throwing heat now. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
And he's looking for that left. That one hurt.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Holdsworth. Punches blocked.
He's teeing off with some good punches here.
Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches and bunches and really try to force the issue to get your opponent out. And he connects there, Joe.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
And he switches his stance yet again. Inside leg kick is there by Holdsworth.
Tags him.
Oh, uppercut lands, and he leaned right into that one, Joe. Left the head wide open there for the taking. Let's see if now that wakes him up a little bit and he learns to get those hands up.
Devastating left hook. Oh! Goes down again. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. That's it.
Wow. Wow.
Beautiful accuracy on the right hand for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, a near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win.
And let's take a look at that from a different angle.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Chris holds it down, Holdsworth.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept it.
So Holdsworth was able to pick up the victory here tonight in round number 2 against John here tonight, the Brazilian. I thought John won the first round. You know, he was able to get to the ground and then started working on that ground movement. But then that second round, two big knockdowns from Holdsworth, and then that knockout on John just ended it. Just ended it in the second round with a KO. But coming up next is our third fight of the night.
And Karolina Kowalkiewicz. So here's the Polish strawweight contender, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. At one point worked her way into a title fight against her fellow countrywoman, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Kowalkiewicz continuing to be a force to be reckoned with at 115 pounds. Outstanding striker plus submission skills as well. A very technical fighter who brings a lot to the UFC table.
This girl has outstanding kicking technique. It is one of her best assets. Ridiculous power in her legs. They come fast, and when they land, they have devastating impact. She is one of the best kickers in this division.
A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Andre Pederneiras. Here is the former UFC strawweight title challenger, Cláudia Gadelha. When she's on, she can very well be the best 115-pound fighter in the world, Joe. This is a fighter who can truly do it all. Now training out of Jackson Wink MMA in Albuquerque, New Mexico, as she continues to round out what is already a very impressive MMA.
This girl has incredible takedowns. Her takedowns are spectacular. She's so good at closing the distance and throwing fighters onto the ground. She is an expert at bringing fighters to the ground.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Gadelha is 29. Kowalkiewicz is 32. She will have a 2-inch reach advantage. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 13 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weigh in at 115 pounds, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weigh in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Cláudia Gadelha. And when the action begins, the referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Well, this is a venue that has hosted so many big UFC fights over the last several years, and we are underway at Nunes Arena right here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. All right, ready to go here, round 1, and clearly so is Cláudia Gadelha. She has made major improvements with her striking. Prevailing wisdom, though, is though if there is an opportunity, Gadelha will shoot powerfully on those legs and pursue that patented takedown. Gadelha gets caught with that punch. Well, she left her body wide open, Joe, and as such, she paid for it there. Beautifully placed and landed kick to the body. Let's see if she makes the adjustments here defensively to avoid absorbing any more kicks to the body.
Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom.
Kowalkiewicz Blachowicz gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Nice spinning back fist right there.
Takedown will be useful for Gadelha here to try to stem the tide.
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Oh, beautiful hook! Look at this, takedown! Elbow to the body. Oh, tiger with the right hand there.
But again lands with the right.
And she's in full guard.
Joe doing a nice job here staying busy from the bottom.
Jab. Gets away from the clinch.
That punch will work right through the guard. Oh, nice punch there by Gadelha. Back and forth we go. 90 seconds to go. Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one.
And moves to north-south. She's now established side control again.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
She's now working from side control.
Gadelha lands with the left. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Gadelha gets in the clinch. Double underhooks in the clinch. 15 seconds to go. Oh, she planted her on the canvas yet again. So another takedown. She's already landed several. And now they're really starting to pile up here, Joe. And I like the way she's shooting, too. Mixing up the single legs and the double legs, not telegraphing her shots. She's one of the better wrestlers in this division. And she is showing you all of that game here tonight.
Use your range. Stay long, put angles. Make her...
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Incredible highlights in that round.
Brittany Palmer with us.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Oh, she landed that punch, Joe.
Oh, beautiful combination. Oh, nice. Huge uppercut misses. Good shot.
Wow.
Nasty combinations here. Beautiful hook. Big straight punch.
All right, so look for her to set up another takedown attempt here. She hasn't telegraphed her shots here tonight. She has been very good in terms of the timing on her entries. Let's see if she goes for another takedown.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Perfectly timed sweep. She moves into full mount. Excellent movement here on the ground. Full guard here.
Guillotine attempt for her here.
The tight guillotine. That is a tight guillotine. She might have to tap. Just absolutely incredible. Set up the choke, completed the job, and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you can tell she's been working on her submission, so no surprise there, but a perfect setup on that choke, and I think even better finishing instincts to make sure she sunk it in deep and ultimately forced the tap. High-level stuff there.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. A huge result for her here tonight. And you gotta think that'll mute some of the naysayers she had coming in. Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Claudia Gadelha!
All right, so congratulations to Claudia Gadelha, proving to be the class of this 115-pound division.
So Gadelha was able to pick up the victory in the second round here in her fight against Caroline. In the first round, she was getting pretty beat up in the first round, but that second round was able to get to the ground and was able to pick up the tap-out victory against her opponent here tonight at UFC Fight Night. Now, coming up next is going to be our co-main event of the evening. It's BJ Penn taking on Maya. If I said that correctly, probably butchered that up. But that's our co-main event of the evening, and it's coming up right next.
Maya and the UFC Hall of Famer, BJ Penn. Well, he made his UFC debut back in 2001 at UFC 31, and here is BJ Penn back for more tonight. UFC Hall of Famer who won the UFC welterweight title in 2004, and then realized the UFC lightweight title 4 years later in 2008. This man can do it all, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best boxers this lightweight division has seen. You are staring at a man, Joe Rogan, who is ubiquitously regarded as the greatest lightweight in UFC history.
BJ Penn is considered by many to be the greatest lightweight fighter to ever walk the planet. He's got outstanding jiu-jitsu skills and uncanny flexibility. He's also extremely dangerous on his feet with fast hands and very technical boxing skills.
As devastating a grappler as we have seen in the UFC, you fight Demian Maia, it makes for a most suffocating night at the office. Here is the former UFC middleweight title challenger and welterweight contender, Demian Maia, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion and one of the most talented Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts to ever step foot inside this octagon.
When it comes to pure jiu-jitsu skills, there's no one better than Demian Maia. He can end a fight in seconds as soon as it goes to the ground. And his opponents know this, so he's been working diligently to improve his wrestling and his striking game.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Maia is 12 years his senior. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 16 wins, 12 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Wanaku, Hilo, Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC lightweight champion and the former UFC welterweight champion of the world, the Prodigy, BJ Penn! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 25 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Demian Maia! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here. Here we go. Arguably the best pure grappler in the UFC today. Here's the now 40-year-old Demian Maia. No secret to what he's trying to do. get the fight to the mat, submit his opponent, and yet despite the fact that everybody knows what's coming, nobody seems able to stop it. Joe, how does Damian Maia approach this particular challenge tonight?
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Joe, your thoughts on what we'll see in this matchup tonight?
One thing to keep an eye out for are the counter strikes of BJ Penn. BJ Penn has excellent counters.
Oh, lands that punch. Maia gets the single leg takedown. Just made a left hand from Maia.
Controlling him from behind. Trying to spin to the back. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Look at this, looking for a triangle. It looks like this submission's locked. Clamping down with head and arm control, very, very tight. This is it! This is it! You got it, you got it! Nicely done. Used excellent technique in getting that choke for the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, he told us during fight week he's been working dutifully on his submission game and he was going to look for an opening here tonight. Safe to say he found one near perfect setup on the choke. It was sunk in deep and his opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep.
And one more time, beautiful technique here on this triangle for the victory. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 9 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Damian Maia!
All right, so another big win for the UFC welterweight champion, Damian Maia. Fighting that guy in any building, any venue in the world, it just makes for an absolutely suffocating night at the office, and Maia was at his...
So Damian Maia was able to pick up the victory here tonight in the co-main event of the evening against BJ Penn. An outstanding submission there from Maia. Really got down to the ground in the first round really quickly and was able to get the submission from BJ Penn. But coming up next is our main event of the evening. It's Shevchenko taking on Nunes. The winner of this match, or the winner of this fight I should say, is going to be the #1 ranked fighter in the bantamweight division, women's bantamweight division, other than the champion, Ronda Rousey. So without further ado, let's get right into our main event of the evening.
Nunes and Valentina Shevchenko. So here's the former world title challenger, bantamweight contender, Valentina Shevchenko. She's been charged with headlining for the UFC several times, and more often than not has come through. She started Taekwondo at 5 years old. She's been mixing the martial arts since well before it was cool. Valentina Shevchenko under the bright lights once again tonight.
This girl is an excellent striker. Very fast hands, excellent Muay Thai, good boxing, very good takedown defense, and she is an aggressive pressure fighter.
Well, they are all still chasing Amanda Nunes at 135 pounds. She has become a most dominant champion in this division. She has a number of big wins to her credit already, and her focus here tonight is to continue this reign of dominance. The Chris Cyborg fight is on the back burner. She says, I'm a bantamweight, and that is the task at hand in front of me tonight.
This girl has outstanding top control. When she gets an opponent down, she punishes them and she keeps them there. It's one of her best abilities and one of her best assets. She's just so strong in the top position.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Both fighters 29 years of age. Nunes is 3 inches taller. She will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai fighter, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
And we are underway. So here is the UFC Women's Bantamweight contender, Valentina Shevchenko. A lifetime of martial arts have led her to the top of the sport. 4 wins by knockout, another 6 by way of submission. This is as versatile a finisher as we have in this bantamweight division.
That one hurt.
Wow!
This could be it. Big shots.
Takedown attempt there.
Nice takedown.
Shevchenko's hammer fist is blocked by the defense.
She's moved into side control.
Nice hammer fist. Oh, it looks like she's going for her arm now.
Got a very good Kimura.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
This Kimura is pretty deep. She might be forced to tap here. That's it.
And
That's
that
it.
will do it.
Beautiful technique setting it up, and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career.
And here we can see it again. Beautiful technique here on this Kimura, perfectly applied for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 7 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
All right, so the Kazakhstan-born Valentina Shevchenko, your winner here tonight, proving yet again that she remains
So, Valentina Shevchenko was able to pick up the victory here tonight in the first round, a submission over Amanda Nunes. And Nunes, to be honest with you, rocked Valentina early on in this round, and then just Shevchenko went right to the ground and got the submission right then and there. And that's basically what happened the whole night. Every fight tonight ended, except one, ended in submission. Every fight tonight ended in submission except one fight, which is pretty spectacular. But Shevchenko is going to be moving to the number 1 spot in the women's bantamweight division, right under Ronda Rousey, the champion. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget that like button and that subscribe button for more UFC 3 Universe Mode here on TJG Sports. Next time I will see you guys will be UFC 3 Tito Ortiz versus Chuck Liddell. The final fight for both competitors in the UFC will be next. Our next Universe Mode here on TJG Sports. So hope to see you guys next time.